tell you. So we were walking down the beach. Here's Tony. He's fixing to reel in the rig. You got to check out this boat. Find out how he puts his bait in the water. Guys, this is really cool. All right, Alicia. We're here with Tony and his wife. Your wife. Because Tony made, it's like a family thing here. It's kind of cool. But check out, Alicia. Check out how Tony gets his bait out there. This is amazing. So you're using Stingray also?
Yep, we're going to put a ray out there. Just a couple of 100 yards on this 30 wide and something easy. This is our AquaCat. We use it for short runs.
AquaCat. And I think you were saying you can't buy this in America unless you go online or something.
Yeah, you got to go online, and there's a South African company that makes these.
This is amazing.
It's pretty. It saves your energy for the long drops that you got to do on your
right. Because we saw you yesterday. You were actually in that kayak.
Yeah.
And went out 3 or 4 times. I told Alicia, I said, I know he's fixing to take a nap, man, when he gets back.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. So how far will this go out?
This has a range of about 450 yards. When I'm up higher, sometimes I'll throw a ladder in the back of my truck, and that'll get me another 50 to 100 yards, depending on the surf. A little scary.
All right, so how does this thing work?
Okay, so I'm syncing the satellite to satellite so I can have a GPS lock. Then it'll know how to come back home.
So you got to do that at every place you go. In other words, it doesn't. You got to tell it where you're at.
Yeah. So basically, it's just turning it on. It's not like the drones where you got to like spin around in a circle,
right,
rub your tummy, and do all the weird stuff.
Yep.
You just let this go. There's a blue light in here. It'll turn green when it gets the satellite, and then this is the return to home. It's a little switch on here. Once it gets out there, I flip it, and it comes back by itself. Yeah, it's super handy, and yeah, saves so much energy. I'm an older fella, so the less I can kayak right now, the better, especially on these short things.
All right, what's the next step?
Well, still trying to sink, but I can hook up my bait. We just add a little string on there. These little hooks here. I used to do one, but it pulls the boat to the side and it's hard to steer. So I made it a little longer so I can put it in both. There's a little switch here. And that's it. And then once it gets out to where I want to go, I just flip this little switch. It pops it open, drops the bait.
Wow.
Comes on back. Wow. Went away.
How did you find this? I mean, was it just coincidence? How did this come about?
Well, we were looking at drones. And drones are restricted on some beaches, and I was looking for an alternative to being beat up in a kayak, and I literally ran across this by accident.
Yeah, because we were talking about that earlier, about how some of these tournaments now you can't use a drone. They're not allowing drones. But you said that was one of the reasons that you thought about this, right, because they allow you to use this.
Yeah, I think Sharkathon's the only thing still that you got to kayak out, but everything else will let you play.
Guys, how cool!
And on the national beaches like Pins and stuff, you can use this boat.
Awesome. Let's check it out. Let's see how it works. Tony, man, appreciate it. How cool was that, Alicia? You have to buy me one of those for my birthday, Alicia Corville. How cool is that, guys? Let's keep going down the beach. Let's check out the new and the next ways to catch a shark here. Gulf Coast Tower Takeover. Alicia, if you can't afford a drone, you can't afford that expensive little, I don't know, what is that, drone boat or something like it? RC boat.
Fishing boat.
Who we got here?
Kevin Whipke.
Kevin, get you a jet ski. Is this one of the areas that you fish, or are you from fishing?
Actually, I'm from Corpus, but I never fish up here. These beaches get so crowded. We're usually down south of Bob Hall or down Pins.
I got you. Hey man, what do you think the conditions are? I mean, the water looks good. I mean, is this really good for shark fishing, calm like this?
Honestly, no.
Yeah, I was going to say, a little rougher.
We want not necessarily the roughness, it's the current left to right. It carries the scent from your bait further.
Got you.
And you'll have a lot more hits. I mean, we're going to catch a lot of black tips because of mullet migration, but if you want a big fish, usually you're out there real far and you need that current moving up and down the beach.
Right. So you fish competitive, or are you just?
I do competitive and for fun, and we every chance we get, we're fishing.
Right. How cool is this though? I mean, how cool is this?
This is a cool event.
To get everybody out and just walk back and forth and see what they're doing. And
yeah, it's so cool. Seeing these racks and these guys, a lot of the guys are from up north, and I'm watching them all do 500-yard drops, and I'm like, man, guys, y'all got to go another 500. Y'all got to go. So they're starting to put their baits further out, and I think
that's something that y'all can teach. Y'all talk and learn. You're learning from other people, which is cool.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you're not actually fishing for sandbars. You're just going for distance, because I know a lot of beaches are different from the depths they are. If you're in Galveston or Surfside or St. Louis Pass, or
around this area, you're gonna run into the last sandbar about 600 yards out. So if you drop 650 yards, you're pretty much past that sandbar. But the water slowly drops, and my leaders are about 30 feet long, so I want to get out there as far as I can. Once I I drop that leader and it hits the bottom, and I got the swivel in my hand, I know I'm about 30 feet deep. That's where I want to be.
Dude, good luck today. Catch a fish, holler, so we can come down and see you pull it in. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alicia, let's go down and see what these guys are doing.
I'm out of Bayou Vista, Texas.
Oh my gosh, where I grew up.
Yep.
Check this out, man. You got some bucks in this thing. One thing I've noticed about the guys here shark fishing in these rigs, man, y'all spend some money.
Well, this is actually a 2001, and it's got the 7.3, but it's always been a good truck to me, so I've kept it around, and it's been a slow progression as far as additional stuff, or adding stuff to it. It's just, you see something that you need and you put it on there. You need lights.
I gotta have that.
You need a rusty shovel. It's there.
It's there. Now you're the first one so far I've seen with aluminum.
Yeah, I mean that from the beginning. I started with the square tubing, and that lasted about 4 or 5 years, and it rusted out. And I said to myself,
keep painting and cleaning.
Why am I going to keep doing this and chasing this, this cancer all the time?
Costs a little bit more, right? But this thing here, you can tear down a little bit, right? Or is it just
everything will come off. It's got 4 bolts, 2 bolts on each side. You take those off, that whole rack comes off. The upper rack slides out. This top rack again, it's got 2 bolts on each side, and you just pop it off, and you could have
All right. So what are we fishing for? What rods are we fishing with in the reels?
So we've got an 80 and a 50 wide. The 80's got a big old live gaff top on it.
Oh, okay.
And then the 50 wide's got a big chunk of a southern stingray. So we're trying to catch some sharks. Of course, we've got our bait cast reels out there with some live finger mullet, and we're also trying to catch whiting and pompano and all that stuff.
Right. So any luck so far? We had anything?
I mean, we've got some pompano and some whiting, but nothing. CJ got cut off last night, but we don't know if it was a shark or not. We never got the rig back, so.
This is cool, man. You got it going on right here. I'm telling you.
But
another thing that I see that you got the solar.
Right.
So that runs your light. Texas Surf Masters. Carlos, real quick, how do they find y'all?
Well, they can find us on Instagram. We're on Facebook. TexasSurfMastersUSA.com. You can find us all over town in Houston and some of the surrounding areas. We got a bunch of dealers that carry our products. So come on and see us and get you some.
Dude, good luck.
Appreciate
Good
it.
luck today. We'll see if they catch a shark. Guys, stay tuned for more Where's the Fish.
Here we go.
Check out who we met on here. Tell everybody who you are.
My name's Nick Meyer. I'm Breakaway Tackle, Corpus Christi, sunny Texas,
But where are you from?
England.
He's from England, guy. Check the. What? England? They fish in England?
I've been here since '94, and I fished all my life. All my life. I came here, landed in New York. I made my way down the East Coast, fishing on the Outer Banks.
Really?
We put seminars on the Outer Banks for long casting. The U.S. casting champion started with one of our seminars back then, and we've just been doing it ever since '94. We built our rods, of course, our terminal tackle, sold all over the world.
Check out this stuff here that he makes. This stuff is incredible. All right, tell us a little bit about what we got here. I'll tell you what, before we go with the line, you actually make your own and you're patenting your own rods.
We patent our own terminal. You can't patent the rod,
You can't.
but I manufacture and I design all these rods. Okay, now the only ones I don't are the Italian ones, okay, and they hold the current world record of plus 900 foot.
Really?
Yeah, that's 5 ounces over 900 foot. That's over 3 football fields.
Yes.
All right. If that sinker hits you, you're dead.
I would think so. I would think so.
So anyhow, I've got the pattern on this sinker, the way this
Check this out,
works.
Alicia.
All right, so you preload it, okay, and you throw it out. Now it buries in the sand with these anchor wires. When the fish hits, it does that. Okay, so it releases. That's how you get like pompano jumping, because there's not that restriction.
Yes.
Also, then you come to this part of our rig. This is our patented device.
Get in here, Alicia.
You put your bait on the hook and it comes in here. All right, just into that lip. Now when you cast, everything's streamlined. That gives you a 30% increase in distance, just that. That bait flopping around behind it kills the distance. As soon as this hits the water hits that flap and fires it up.
That is incredible.
Then we've got this. This makes this possible. This is an adjustable crimp. All right, very smooth. We make them. So then we come to these clips are all patented by us. A lot of people copy us, that's all right. I don't care. So you can clip 3 of these rigs together. The concept of breakaway, fishing at extreme distance, putting small baits where the fish are instead of a big bit where they're not. So it's like fishing with a hunting rifle instead of a pistol.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So we'll place them baits out where we think the fish are. Because the baits are clipped down and they accelerate at the same speed as the sinker, the bait is quality still when it hits the water. It's not blown to bits by being,
Right.
flipping around. So you can use soft baits at extreme distance.
Amazing. Okay, how do people get a hold of you? How can they find out about this product? They
Yes.
want to know more.
Okay, we've got breakawaytackleusa.com. We're in most good tackle stores that are within reach of the coast, all the way up to New Jersey,
Good Lord.
up into Boston. Most good shops will know about Breakaway Tackle, will know us.
Yeah.
We do daily beach reports on Facebook, on YouTube under Nick Meyer or Nick Away, and I do fishing reports on a regular basis.
Awesome.
At least once a week, I'll be down there. And we try and give information and make it so that people can catch more fish.
Let me ask you something about these reels. Are these specific reels for these rods?
These reels, this is what the game's developed into. Now, a lot of people are asking what this is for, all right? What this is about is we generate so much power when we do the cast that we have to take this and lock
For
the
your
reel.
feet.
You lock it down, right?
Yeah.
Now, once you do the cast, you let that go and then you stop it with your thumb. But these reels with mag controls, especially these ones, the Achios, Nitron, are so controlled, I can give the rod to a person while the sinker's in the air.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So like if there's someone standing there, I say, hold that.
Hold that.
Just stop it when it lands.
Unbelievable.
All right. But this is an awesome rig I'd like to show you. It's called a pulley. Now I'm going to have to wind that up a bit, otherwise we're going to be out of town. Okay, can we come over here? You still got me?
Gotcha.
Okay, as you see, it's a streamlined rig. Goes through the air with the bait on the hook here. Now, as soon as that hits the water, this impact shield protects the bait with the impact of the water against the surface tension, pushes and fires it off. All right? Then the fish comes along, he grabs it, and that does that. So you don't have to strike. This will strike itself.
That is amazing.
All right?
And you did this yourself.
Yes. So the key is you're fishing at such extreme distances, line's got 10% stretch, right? So if you say you're 100 yards, you've got to have a 10-yard strike. So you need to design the rigs
To work.
so they set.
Right.
So then all you've got to do is stay in line with the fish and you're going to get him.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And you sell all this
All of it.
on your website.
All on the website, but they can get it. Any good tackle dealer
tackle
should
dealership.
know what breakaway tackle
Yeah.
is.
Guys, unbelievable stuff here. Hey, man, great meeting you.
Nice to
we
meet
definitely
you.
gonna stay in touch. This
Good.
is amazing stuff because there's one thing that I need to learn, right, Alicia Corville, is how to cast and not hit a pier, not hit a tree. Man, thanks a lot, brother.
My pleasure. Thank
Alicia,
you.
about 100 yards, 50 yards. We could hear that rod. We could hear that rod from here. Let's check this out. Let's see what they got.
Yeah. It's probably the biggest one you've caught.
Yeah, this will be my PB, I guarantee it.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving is like a spiritual cleanse where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. Neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. How did I get caught? The walls are caving in. How come I got lost in this endless spin? Why do I feel so empty deep within? Where did I go wrong? Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions
Sun's coming up.
No, it's a beautiful day.
Here, Port Aransas at the ferry. What a weekend.
It's a fun weekend.
I will never forget it.
No?
How incredible how these guys fish for these sharks.
They're so enthusiastic.
I know, but the care they have for these, the passion they have for these sharks to get them back in the water safe and sound to live another day.
That's their number one, I think, responsibility in their heads is, I love this sport, but I do not want to harm the animal.
Gulf Coast Tower Takeover. I'm telling you guys, you need
Great group of guys. Man.
great group
And
of
girls.
guys
The
and
ladies
girls. Yes, it was amazing. Families out there.
Kids.
A lot of walking. It's a lot of walking because these guys are spread out, probably almost a mile long, with some awesome towers.
Oh my gosh.
And the money they spend on all this.
It's their passion. It's their,
And it's work.
It is a lot of work.
It's work. Got a kayak, 3 football fields, one way, and come back. I mean, it's work. These guys work.
They do, but they have fun doing it.
They do.
I
They
mean, good, wonderful, wholesome, family, clean, fun. I have to tell you, it's probably one of the best weekends I've had in
I'm
quite a long
telling
time.
you, we are leaving Port Aransas, but I tell you what, Port Aransas is just getting started, man. We got to thank all the guys that helped put on this event this weekend. Hey, look, I gotta say, Aransas Pass, Port Aransas, Corpus Christi, North Padre Island. Good Lord, the beaches were just amazing.
The water is stunning.
The water was just
I could
crystal.
see my feet when I went out
She's
there.
yelling, "Oh my God, I can see my feet." Don't look at mine. Alicia Corville, I'm telling you, man, we're fixing to get on this ferry. We're fixing to head back. But I tell you what, Port Aransas, we are coming back. This place is just amazing. And anybody, if you haven't been to Aransas Pass, Port Aransas, Corpus Christi, North Padre Island, man, you got to grab the family. You got to get out here. It's just an amazing place. Amazing place. You stay for a weekend, stay for a week. It's just an amazing place. Haven't seen. We still have a lot in store for the rest of this year of 2022.
We do. It's not over.
Yeah, we still got. We coming up with. We got to go to Grand Isle.
Do.
And then we got the winter. We got the 2 big giveaways.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have. I'm telling you, we got guys bringing stuff in like crazy. It's gonna be amazing.
We were gonna add some things from this weekend in there.
And we got some guys this weekend is gonna donate some stuff. So guys, stay tuned for more Where's Fish because we got more stuff coming
That's
for the
it.
rest of the year and the Mississippi tour.
Absolutely.
We love you. We'll see you soon. I'm Keith Alicia.
I'm Alicia Corville.
See ya.
See ya.